Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. On the Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. This side, one of the top groups in the league here in the early days of this season. Owners of a 4-1 record. Opposing them, and is Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys serving as our home team here in the English capital. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood. Water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here the point of emphasis of this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Jukes one defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. You know, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years? You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 37.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Once more, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Next to throw again. He's got 7 complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the
They'll throw again. Nix. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Fields now on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos and running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 13 yards. It's third down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Formation for the Broncos.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. In a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here comes the Bronco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Connects on the crosser. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. And what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Sets up 4th down.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. And it's the Jets who have it 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's got time here. He throws a bullet. Big gain downfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Searches from the pocket, and he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. Smith on this return. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes at it. I'd call it about the 12-yard line. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
And suddenly a chance to take the lead re-enters the picture following that penalty. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked up, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he was taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
18. That's good for Broncos.
Nix with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Nix from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Brings up 3rd and
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. The Jets take their first time out.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, Fields loses it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd.
3rd and 11.
Fields to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. Holding just a field goal lead, probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos.
Throwing here just before halftime. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. So a field goal game and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our 2nd half. Here's Smith on the return. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here, Nix. Forced out to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Jets out to begin another drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Here we go, Slot.
A pistol snap, Fields. That throw behind his intended target. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now that's not what the offense started with. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, Slot.
Hall takes it straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Field. Now he takes it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Looking, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Broncos offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Nix looking to throw. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Nix. Complete to Mims. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They are now set for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Dobbins gets the 1st and more. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Gibson now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Fields on 1st down. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Offside cut by Lazard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Bonito on the tackle. A gain of 2.
Give on second to Hall. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Jets down by 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
A loss of 7 yards.
Trying again, following the sack. Stays it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third.
Now to throw. Escapes out to the left. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Denver set to take the field on offense. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it'll be second down. They're going to pass it here. He puts everything behind this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
He's got Sutton complete. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Jets nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They've got first down from the 31. Fields out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second down.
From the 36. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The Jets take their first time out. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw for Fields. Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted! Pat Surtain has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This is Ingram looking the left side. And he's going to be driven up, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Nix to throw again. Trying for the deep ball. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and that brings up 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. He's loaded another one up. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. Nix now on 1st and 10. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we say cheerio from London.
Typical body of a doing ass, that's so